Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as Ashley Fan. I am back today with a brand new video, and I decided I'm going to talk about wrestling. I usually don't talk about wrestling unless there is something on my mind that I want to talk about. And lately there has just been a lot of things to talk about, really, and it's getting insane. Like, I really just need to talk about this stuff, just get it off my chest, because people are just talking about this, and I just want to wave in my opinion. So today we're going to talk about Cody Rhodes' title reign, what I think of it, and this is just for one I've seen on YouTube. I don't watch the full shows anymore. Like, I literally just cut off cable because there's no point of having cable there's no point of cable anymore. Just no point of it. I don't know if people are still using cable. I can't imagine wasting money on that. Just get streaming devices. There's no point in cable. I'm going to talk about Cody Rhodes' title reign. I'm going to talk about the Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley feud and my problems with that. And I don't care about Gunther being champion. I could care less about that. I don't need to talk about the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud. I have no problems with that. I thought the feud was amazing. A lot of people are upset that Drew McIntyre didn't go over in a feud. Boo-hoo. Drew McIntyre attacked him first, as much as I can recall watching the feud on YouTube clips, watching the full playlist. Drew McIntyre came after him first. A lot of people were confused on how CM Punk was babyface when CM Punk cost him his opportunities, and it's a tit for tat thing. You do something to me, I do something to you. This is not the first time a babyface has done this, by the way. I don't understand when people are saying that. This is not the first time babyfaces have done that. Kofi Kingston has done this before with him and Randy Orton had a feud in 2009. Daniel Bryan done the same thing to Randy Orton in 2013 when they were feuding, and he did the same thing too when he was feuding with Triple H. And Brock Lesnar has also done the same thing to Triple H in 2013 when they were feuding. So yeah, this is not the first time babyfaces have done this. I know it's impossible to imagine Brock Lesnar as babyface, but to me in that entire feud, Triple H was really the heel. Triple H stopped him from coming back to WWE because of his own ego. So that makes Brock Lesnar to me the babyface, and that makes Triple H the heel, really. So yeah, me personally, I thought it was a great feud. I don't know what's next to McIntyre, but to me that was some of his best work, and it's mainly because of CM Punk. So yeah, trying to think what else. I want to talk about Tiffany Stratton. So I want to talk about Cody Rhodes. I want to talk about Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and I want to talk about Tiffany Stratton. And a part of me really wants to talk about the Bloodline storyline, but I feel like that needs to be a whole separate video. But I might talk a little bit about it in this video. Actually, what I'm going to do is, let's talk about the Bloodline storyline. I'm going to talk about Roman Reigns' babyface. His babyface run. I'm just really not liking it. So those are what I'm going to talk about. And I'll say the Bloodline storyline, how I'm feeling about it, for another video. So yeah, it's just straight off the top of my head. I'm just going to do what I can, and so let's get into it. So we're going to talk about Cody Rhodes first. Me personally, I think the Cody Rhodes project has completely failed. I think he has let every single one of his fans down who thought that they were going to have this terrific title run, just all of it. I'm tired of people using booking excuses. I'm tired of it. I used to be one of those fans too. I used to be one of those fans who was blaming WWE for every single thing. And yes, some of it is part of booking. Yes, booking could be very lazy. Writing could be very lazy. But I think if you're a top star and you are telling these people that you can do anything, you should have no problem working any type of storyline. There are plenty of top guys who have worked quote-unquote shitty storylines, and it has come out very entertaining in some ways. I'll give you an example. One feud in particular to me that I feel like is not good, but on some extent is very entertaining. John Cena's feud with R-Truth in 2011. To me, when I rewatched that feud back, R-Truth carries most of it. Let's be real, R-Truth carried most of that feud. It was very entertaining, But to me, it really didn't really start being about John Cena to like a couple weeks before they had to fight at Capital Punishment. And yeah, like really, R-Truth really carried most of it. So it wasn't really a good feud per se, but it was good for what it was. And John Cena, he made it work. Like they made it work. It was an entertaining feud. You know, R-Truth blaming John Cena for why other people couldn't get over. It was just a very, I thought to me, it was an okay feud, but to me, I feel like R-Truth really did most of the work, and he just was such a great heel character at that time with the little Jimmy and all of it. It was so good. But that's just an example. Like I said, I used to be one of those fans who blamed WWE for everything and not just look at the persona. I think Cody Rhodes has failed. He has not had an interesting storyline. He has not done anything interesting. He's a very boring talker. He's very bland. He's a very boring storyteller. A lot of people say that he needs to turn heel. Me personally, I still wouldn't care about the guy if he was to get more tattoos on his body. I can care less about Cody Rhodes. I don't know what's going to take. Me personally, I feel like his entire push has been forced by fan agendas, and everybody who said he was going to have this terrific title run are the same ones who are complaining right now and the ones who are turning on him. I want WWE to understand this is a constant pattern that they go through constantly when it comes to pushing people that they think the fans really want, instead of just letting things letting things vibrate, letting things lie. You're trying to force these people down other people's throats instead of just letting fans get behind them. That's why me and my sister and other people that I know, like Casual Q, a shout out to him, and who else? There's another guy too. I forgot. It's some people that I follow. There's a lot of other people on YouTube who just are not a fan of Cody Rhodes, and I completely understand the reason. WWE has just completely forced him down our throats, and they just made it seem like he was just this big rising star before he left, but he really wasn't. He was a jobber when he came into WWE. He was winning boring then, and he's winning boring now. That's it. He's used his dad's death as a way to get a run in WWE. All of it has just been nepotism. It's just been nepotism. To me, I think they need to end this title run right away because it's just getting boring. He has made SmackDown so uninteresting, and it's ridiculous. But to me, I feel like the Cody Rhodes project has failed. I'm not a fan of him, and I feel there's nothing really at this point that can make him interesting. I feel like the only thing that can probably help him is probably a feud with Randy Orton, but I honestly don't see that happening because Randy Orton is feuding with Kevin Owens, which, oh my gosh, the booking for Randy Orton right now is just so underwhelming. It was like, what was the point of him even returning? Like, what was the point of him returning? Like, how did this Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens feud turn into a Randy Orton and Kevin Owens feud? Like, even when I watch clips of what's going on, I can't even tell you what the fuck, how to transition to that. Anyway, that's enough of Cody Rhodes. Let's get on to Liv Morgan and the Rhea Ripley feud. To me, I absolutely love the stuff that Liv Morgan was doing with Dominic before Rhea Ripley came back. I absolutely loved it. I think her and Dominic have amazing chemistry. I think they have this sexual chemistry that's just very captivating. Now, when we get to the disappointment of this feud is that the new Judgment Day is laughably bad. Before I get into the new Judgment Day, I want to talk about Liv and Dominic. I thought the whole point of Triple H putting them together was that they were going to be an in-your-face type of couple, you know, kind of like an Edge and Nina type, you know, making out. Not saying I could see, I know we're not going to see any live sex celebrations or anything like that, but like them in your face, making out, just doing things to get underneath the fans' skin. I thought that's what he was going to do, but they really don't. He don't do anything to showcase their relationship. They're just together. Half the time they're together, you see them, you know, calling him Daddy Dom, and you know they're just being lovey-dovey. But I thought they were going to be like in your face, type of a heel couple, and it hasn't been looked like that, and that's just been very disappointing. I will admit that Liv, her title run has been very disappointing, but even though it's been, when I mean by disappointing, I mean she's not defending her belt against anybody else. She's not fully defending it, but to me, her character work has been excellent. I think Liv's character work has been amazing. She's so much better as a heel than she was as a babyface, and it's because she was just very, even though I did like her as a babyface, I thought she was very great. But I feel like when she became a heel, she just became more comfortable with what she was given. And it's like that for some people when they turn heel than when they were babyfaces. Her title run now to me has been significantly better because of the character change and how she's adapted. But what's been disappointing about the championship run is that she's not facing anyone else. She's not defending the belt. Like, since when all of a sudden do people not defend their belts? Like, I hear people say this. I'm like, absolutely right. Since the fuck when do people just win titles and not defend them? Like, what the hell is going on with that? And I don't blame Liv. There's like really nobody for her to truly feud with. That's not really her fault, but I understand you need to feud with somebody. Have her, just give her a storyline with someone, and just turn that into, and just try to adapt that into a feud outside of the Rhea Ripley stuff. Because to me, honestly, this shit is just not working. Her and Rhea Ripley have no chemistry in the ring. They literally have made, and well, a lot of people say this feud has been so disappointing is because Rhea Ripley has been injured twice in this feud already, and one of the times I think I guess she sprained her knee, and she literally ran away from somebody who was on crutches. That to me is blasphemous bad. Like, I understand there's nothing wrong with being a cowardly heel, but when you are having her run away from somebody who was literally on crutches, I feel like to me you just made her so cowardly to the point that she wouldn't even capitalize on her injury. Like, if that was any other heel, they would have capitalized on that. They made Liv way too cowardly for me. I don't like Rhea Ripley beating up Dominic all the time, especially since he can't put his hands on her. I just don't like the idea of her making him like a pussy every week. I'm not a fan of that, because if he can't put his hands on her, I feel like it's not fair for her to pussy him out. I mean, that's just not fair. And the New Judgment Day, they're so lackluster bad. Like, Finn Balor, I think people just need to give up on him. He would never be world champion. Jenna Nagana, who cares about him? It's just they keep running away from Rhea and Damian Priest, and it's like, it is like, what, 5 of them? 4? No, because Carlitos with them. It's 5 of you guys and 2 of them, and you guys are running away. That literally makes no sense. So yeah, the Rhea and Liv feud is just not working because I don't know what the fuck Triple H and the writers are writing for this, but they went at this feud the completely wrong way. Rhea Ripley has been cutting the same promo about wanting her title back since the moment that Liv beat her at SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley has to be one of the most boring female wrestlers I have ever seen. She is so boring. I don't know what they can do to make this feud interesting. I don't know. I think it's time to really end this and give Liv somebody else to feud with, because this is just not working. It's just not working. The best thing about this is Liv and Dominic. They really have done some of their best character work. Especially Liv. This is probably the best character work she's probably done her whole career. Say what the fuck you want. She has character. She has personality. I don't care what anyone says. The only thing is that she's very small and she's not that athletic. That's it. And the reason why her moves don't look impactful is because they've made her look like a cowardly heel every week. So it's kind of hard for anyone to take her seriously, and that is just ridiculous, because Alexa Bliss and AJ Lee are the same size as her. AJ's probably a little bit taller. They were short And Adrian was putting people in Black Widow. She was attacking them, sending messages with Tamina. And Alexa was doing the same thing. She was owning people on the microphone. She never ran away. Adrian never ran away. And yet you have Liv Morgan running away? I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get the booking. Maybe someone could help me understand, because to me, I'm having a hard time. I absolutely love Liv Morgan, but this feud realistically is just not doing it, babe. It's just not doing it. It's not doing it. Let's move on. Let's switch gears. I want to talk about Tiffany Stratton. I honestly have been so disappointed with her booking as Money in the Bank contract holder. I've been so disappointed. I love Tiffany. I think she does have a lot of charisma and a lot of personality. I absolutely love her feminine energy that she brings. I absolutely love it. I feel like having her job out for people for Nia Jax to prove her loyalty has been the worst way to handle this storyline, because if she's a Money in the Bank contract holder, if she keeps losing, it would make anyone take her seriously as a future champion. This is the same mistake they made with Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman, who else? Austin Theory. All of these former people were contract holders, and yet they were losing every week. She's literally losing every week. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I absolutely love Tiffany. I don't know Watchable is looking her like this. I think it definitely has to do with how she looks and presents herself. I feel like since Liv and Tiffany are very feminine, I think he's trying to do his best to get the fans away from that, because he wants to focus more on, I guess, like, you know, the more built ladies, the more, I would say, like, the alpha male women, and not alpha male, but like the alpha females, I would say. And I feel like, to me, I'm more of a feminine person. I'm more into, you know, lip gloss, lipstick, hair done, nails, looking cute, looking sexy. I'm more into that. I'm not really a hard person. I'm not an aggressive person. So to me, that's why I've always been, you know, more into the women like Alexa Bliss, like the Trish, like Zelina's, like, hell, even Tori Wilson. I really loved her look, even though she was not a great wrestler, but I love the feminine energy that she brought. You know, being a woman, I don't mean to say it like that. But to me, that's what I'm more into. AJ Lee. Now, you see, the Bella Twins, they were very feminine too, which I did like, but they were very boring and bland. Much like not Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson was charismatic. They're just as boring as bland. Who else is a very feminine female? Carmilla, she can be boring sometimes, I would say. I think the last time Carmilla was interesting was probably 2016 through 17, and when she did stuff with R-Truth. That was like the last time I found Carmilla very interesting. But other than that, I would say before she got pregnant, she was just there in the roster, not doing much. You know, just looking cute. She had this feminine energy about her, but she was just very bland. Like, she wasn't really a good talker no more. She became less tomboyish. She became more feminine. And it was like they took away all of her charisma when she became more feminine, which didn't make sense. But you get my point. So those twins are very boring, but I do appreciate the femininity that they did bring to the division, because, like I said, I'm more into women who, you know, even though, you know, like AJ Lee, she might not looked like the Bella Twins, but she had her own feminine energy that I did like, which was like the sneakers and, you know, being a nerd, which I'm like that too. I'm really into superheroes and just like nerdy stuff. Like, I really am. I don't watch anime though, but I am into that stuff. So I did recommend. To me, I just like Triple H is just very intimidated by the feminine energy that Tiffany Stratton brings, and I feel like feel like he feels that if he puts the belt on her, fans are going to complain, much like how they're doing with Liv Morgan now, right? Oh, she can't talk. She has no personality. She can't wrestle. Women like Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill should be in her position. Yeah, they might have the wrestling, but they're not that interesting. Bianca is not that interesting. I'm gonna keep a real G with you guys. She's not that interesting. I feel like she should work on her promo, and Jade Cargill is watching all over the place. Bianca, I feel like she's really overhyped. I feel like you guys are really overhyping her. Her title reigns are very forgetful. I don't remember a single thing she did after she beat Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 38. I don't remember a single thing she did after that. I don't remember anything she did after that. I know she was on Raw, but I couldn't tell you what damn thing she did. I don't know who she feuded with. I don't know. I really don't know. So I think you guys are really overhyping her. Yeah, Bianca might have the wrestling ability. She does have aura around her. I'm not even gonna lie. She does have aura and personality, but she's not Liv Morgan. You get what I'm saying? And don't say it's a race thing, because it's not. It's not a race thing. I do like Bianca Belair, but to me, I prefer Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan. And Becky Lynch, she's a feminine black woman too. I like that. Her and Jake Carter, I do like because they are very feminine black women. You know, we don't really see that a lot in our culture. You know, it's just more like aggressive type. I prefer Liv Morgan. I feel like if you want someone who's going to do interesting storylines and push those boundaries, I feel like Liv is not the person who would do it. I feel like with Becky Lynch, I would get the same storylines all the time. I don't think she's capable of doing anything outside of what she's been doing the whole time. This is my opinion. I don't think she's capable of doing anything else different. I feel like Liz and Tiffany Chapman will be able to give that to you, unlike Bianca and Jade. I hope that Tiffany does cash it in one day. I've just been really disappointed with how he's been booking her as the Money in the Bank contract holder. So hopefully I hope that changes, but to me, I've just been really disappointed. I didn't mean to go off my side rants, but you guys get my point. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is Roman Reigns' babyface run so far. To me, I feel like it's been booked very lazy. If I'm going to keep it real, I feel like it's been booked way too lazy, and they're just moving at a very fast pace, and it's just making the story really uninteresting. Like, I honestly thought that everybody got so mad that he took out the new bloodline like that when I could see a whole group of jobbers. You know, I wouldn't call Solo a jobber, but Solo really is not convincing at all on the mic. He's so cringy. If I could be honest, he's like really cringy, and like whenever he cuts a promo, I can't hold my composure. I have to start laughing. I just can't take him seriously. Jacob Fox too is another person who's becoming extremely overhyped. Like, he's just a basic meathead wrestler. He's a basic wrestler who doesn't talk, pretty much. Like, I can't give a top 5 movie he does in the ring besides pretty much shouting. Like, pretty much it. That's all he does. And the other two guys, I don't even know their names. They're a botchy mess. So why would Roman take them out? None of them are on the same level as he is, so why not? But I would have to say what I've been so disappointed in is that they kept Cody Rhodes in this storyline kept him in the storyline for so long that it got ridiculous. When I feel like Jimmy should have came back a long time ago. It really should have been Jimmy and Roman Reigns fighting I think it was Bad Blood. Could be wrong. I think it was Bad Blood. It really should have been him and Jimmy teaming up against Solo, Jay Fox, who had Bad Blood, not him and Cody Rhodes. That made no sense. I don't understand why him and Solo haven't had a one-on-one match. I thought that's what we were looking into, a one-on-one match for really look flawless. I thought that's what they were doing. I'll keep it real. I'm not a big fan of Roman Reigns getting beaten down every week. I think that is just because if you can establish, if you're telling me that all the weeks that he came back and he returned, he was able to take them all down just like that. Now all of a sudden he could get easily taken down by them. That doesn't even make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, we've seen segments before of John Cena going Super Cena mode and basically tearing the whole fucking building out. You mean tell me Roman Reigns can't do that? Like, I know he's not John Cena, and I'm not trying to compare them, but it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, Roman Reigns can't take out Solo, Jacob Fox-Huda, and two jobbers? Like, are you kidding me? Like, and it's just been a constant thing with him getting beaten down every week, and the storyline just feels so out. It just feels like they're going. It feels like it's going at a snail's pace, and it's like it's going fast at the same time. And it honestly just feels they have no more story to tell. Like, I honestly could not tell you what else is there to tell. Like, I really couldn't tell you. I know they're working on a Roman Reigns redemption arc with him and Jay, and honestly, I have my hopes for that. I hope it does get interesting. I really do. Me personally, I say keep Sami Zayn the hell out of it. He's not family. He's not blood. He doesn't even have any opinion on what the hell they're gonna do with their family. Keep Sami Zayn the fuck out of it. Period. He doesn't even have a say on any of the shit that they're gonna do. Period. Another thing I'm not really happy with Roman Reigns booking, doesn't really feel like it's really going anywhere. Honestly, I just feel like it's just really, kind of like I'm saying, it just really at a snail's pace. He hasn't really, I would say he's lost his aura. I disagree. He's getting chanted every single week. He is tearing the house down with his appearance. He could sit in the ring and not say anything, and they blow the fucking roof off the place. I think what a lot of people was making them so frustrated about his Face run is we had so much high hopes for it, and it's not really living up to anyone's expectations. Like, why did The Rock randomly come there at Bad Blood to not be featured in any of the other shows? Like, that to me is still confusing, and the fact that no one has mentioned him at all is very confusing also. To me, I know there's still things they have to do with Roman Reigns' babyface run, establish a new relationship with him and Jay, him fixing things with Jay. Me personally, I feel like Jimmy forgave him way too quick, and I don't understand when people keep saying it was never a beef between him and Jimmy. He mislated him too. He mislated Jimmy too. He abused him too. I understand that it started with him and Jay, it was way more emotionally damaging. But he still did stuff to Jimmy too. I just don't understand. I don't understand why Jimmy forgave him so quick. I understand it would be nice to have somebody on Roman Reigns' side. But it's like, y'all could at least build to that. And that's just been my whole issue the whole time, is that they just keep flinging things and they're not stretching it out to make it captivating at all. At all. And that's why I'm just like, Jake coming there, talk to Solo about hurting the family, and then he loses his championship, and then Jimmy convinces him to come to SmackDown and join their team at Crown Jewel, which you could tell that was very random. Everything about that just felt so rushed. Like, it felt so rushed. They didn't even try to stretch that out at all. Me personally, I feel like they should not be touching each other until Survivor Series. Like, all these tag team matches really just draw out. Would it just make the Survivor Series match even that more uninteresting when they keep fighting each other every week? Or when they keep fighting each other at every other pay-per-view? It makes it that uninteresting. It's like we've already seen Roman Reigns and Solo interact. You spoil that, even though they should have had a singles match. You spoil that, you spoiled it again, you spoiled it over and over again. It's like it just makes this Survivor Series match seem that uninteresting. Unless they have The Rock get involved in some way, I don't see it turning out to be any way interesting. I'm gonna keep it all the way G. And I do see Sami Zayn joining the new bloodline because he's giving me Killish vibes. He's giving me like he's gonna go to Solo. He might think Solo might be a better leader, which whatever. I don't care about the new bloodline. I think they are laughably bad. I can't take them seriously at all as a team. I still think there's a lot of work to do with Roman Reigns and the bloodline, the original bloodline. Me personally, I'm just not happy with the things they've been doing with Roman Reigns. It just feels it feels unmotivated. Like it feels like they have no idea what they're doing with it. To me, it just feels they don't know what they're gonna do at all. I feel that they have no idea what they're gonna do. But I still want to do a video on discussing why I feel like the bloodline storyline could be a little bit better and what I think they can do to make it a little bit better. So, anyway, this has been my wrestling rant. Just me going on various topics, talking about things. There isn't really a lot to talk about. Like I said, I don't watch the shows every week. I can't imagine anyone who does. I did hear that Raw did go to 2 hours, and it still manages to be boring and uninteresting. So it's like, what's the point of cutting the third hour if you weren't going to make it interesting at all? But to me, I say don't even think about putting that third hour back because that was ridiculous. It was wasting everyone's time, that third hour, especially when you're not doing anything to keep things interesting. So, yes, you can keep the 2 hours, take away that third hour. Don't even bring it back. Other than that, I don't have no other rants to go on. Not much to talk about with WWE and wrestling in general. I only watch WWE. I don't watch anything else. I don't watch AEW. I don't watch none of that. I don't watch TNA. I don't watch none of that crap. Only WWE. That's it. And it's crazy that when you watch YouTube clips and you realize that there's nothing really going on, you have to ask yourself, why in the living hell would I want to get cable and watch this shit? So that has been the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one when I talk about One Tree Hill. Thank you.